And now, The Bonfire with Big J. Okerson and Robert Kelly.
The men here
They turned on you.
are really upset with me.
Not this guy. I'm comfortable in my own masculinity that this doesn't hurt me at all. But these two guys are freaking out. Hey, bud.
Katie.
Hey, bud. Welcome back,
all
bud.
men got.
Hey.
Are we back on?
Yeah, bud, we're back on. No, it's okay. It's The Bonfire. Faction Talk Series, Section 103 of Big J. Okerson and Katie Nolan. Huh? There are no ads.
Oh, that's good.
Hey, Bobby.
What's up, girls?
You're terrified of Katie.
She's
Why?
She's mean and frightening to me.
She's not mean at all.
Will help. You know, my family is big fans of you. Does that help?
No, does not. That means you're not.
That would help.
That means
Her family enjoys you.
My mom thinks you're cute.
No, that's not what I said. I said my family.
Grandmother thinks you're cute.
It's my uncle and my aunt.
Right.
Big fans of you. They're
Now,
going to go
Katie
nuts when I tell them I was here today.
Terrifies me. It's one of my close friends' fiance. I don't want to get that wrong.
Thank
'cause
you.
You seem to yell at me when I do.
Well, because it reminds me how lazy I've been with planning a wedding.
Well, I think okay.
Is that what you like to do to our guests?
No, I love her. I love her since the day I met her.
Stop.
I love her, but she scares me. Plus, she knows more about
Dude stuff?
dude stuff. Yeah,
I don't know
than I
that
do.
much about dude stuff.
Well, you do more than me. Here's
Do you,
the thing.
Bobby? Now,
Can
I know
say
you're ever
something,
having
Katie?
trouble with that
Katie?
package. Would you like to have Katie open that package for you?
Can you open it for me?
Katie, if you wouldn't mind, just grabbing that open for him. There you go.
Katie,
No.
America wants to know when is the
You
big
loosened
day?
you
it
go.
for me.
Hey, there you go, champ.
No, she does terrify me.
What?
America wants to know when is the big day? When
Oh, we don't know. I have no idea.
All right.
We've not. I was sort of focused on. I was like, look, I got to get a job first, and so now I've done that. So now I have to plan a wedding. It's just a lot.
It's a lot.
It's a lot, and I don't want it to suck.
And you got a big Boston family.
Well, yeah, and all of my husband's friends are the funniest people on earth. So it's like if it
Not
sucks,
all of them.
a lot of them.
Dan's very nice to a lot of people.
And so it's I don't want to get made fun of. I don't want my wedding made fun of.
Is Justin Silver going?
I don't know.
Oh.
Can I be honest with you? Just please invite him because things already weird. It's already weird. Is he going though now?
To what?
Oh,
To what?
Vecchione's wedding.
Oh yeah.
Awkward.
That was awkward.
Wasn't there another one before that?
No.
Oh, is that the one? Oh,
That was
Josh
awkward.
asked if he could go. He asked the
No,
same.
but
exact-
Josh was asking.
But he probably knew.
No, Josh was asking as a joke
Oh,
right.
because of the Justin one. But the Justin one was uncomfy.
Yeah. Didn't he offer to do something at the wedding
Yes.
for them?
No, that was
So did he-
Josh.
oh, okay. Yeah,
Josh
yeah,
started
you're right.
offering
You're
the
right.
DJ.
You're right.
And then,
Katie
and
was
then
like-
Katie eventually was like, "We have a DJ already. Stop." But Josh,
We
I think,
already
was
have
busting balls.
someone. It was so
But Josh was
funny.
busting balls. Josh was doing that as a joke to
Yeah.
the thing, but because it was man.
I
Talk
didn't
talk
know
about
Josh
the
was
wind
doing
out
it.
of the sails of a game that was sending the Philadelphia Eagles to the Super Bowl for the second time in 3 years, third time in 7 years, with a good chance to win, and everyone in the room was just still like,
I mean, weddings. They're fun, but I don't care if you get invited. I don't know why he wants to be invited. to a wedding.
Listen. I understand wanting to be invited. If I'm not invited, I am very quick to flip that switch to being like nice.
Right.
That is a responsibility that is off
Right.
my fucking plate.
Something I don't have to cancel.
I-
Something I don't have to.
Love Mike Vecchio, and I want to be a part of this thing. And for that, I have to go to fucking Florida, and you got to do a whole. It's a thing.
I
So
wouldn't
it's
cancel
like,
a
you gotta do
wedding
it.
for Uncle Vinny's.
Huh?
I wouldn't cancel a wedding for Uncle Vinny. I'd be like, look, I got a gig. I wouldn't. I mean, weddings are. I have such a big Irish Catholic family too that they have weddings every week. That somebody's getting married.
Sure.
I don't show up to any of them.
Yeah.
Okay,
but
so
I
that's
mean,
one
Dan,
invite I don't have to send.
But Dan,
100%. Yeah, you know.
Dan
I
Vecchione.
don't think I was getting it anyways.
Dawn certainly was going
Well,
to. The plus one was
yeah.
up in the air.
She's not coming. I'm ixnaying her coming. She's
Yeah.
on my side, not yours.
I'd say she could bring Max,
Fair
but he's
enough.
probably loaded up with sports
Yeah,
schedule.
you can take Max.
This guy's too busy. He's doing 2
You
days.
can bring Max, but Max is, I
you
don't know.
gonna-
This is Hell Week.
Are you gonna do like a elope, or are you gonna go and have like a real wedding?
I think we're gonna have a real wedding in an ideal world, but we might end up eloping. I don't know. My mom would not be happy.
An elope, even if you had like the 20 people, important people there.
No, I think she just would want to be there. She keeps asking me because sometimes, like I think his Wikipedia said that he was married, or
Oh, that was
something
someone different.
happened, and somebody was like, and my mom like called me. She was like, "What is this? Is this me finding out?" And I was like, "No." And can you not Google Dan? Why are you
I really
Googling Dan
They
in the
would
middle
nothing-
of the day?
Nothing would make me. Well, this wouldn't make me happy, but it would be very intriguing to find out that Dan's a bigamist his entire life.
He's
Is that what it
just
is,
got
right?
other
Yeah, he's got
wives.
multiple
Yeah.
relationships all over town.
That'd be fun.
Oh, Katie, she's my Midtown thing for sure. Oh, no doubt, she's my Midtown thing.
How excited are your parents about Dan?
They love him. They love him. My mom, I hate this. When I go home and he comes with me, but we now have, my brother has a kid, so they usually get to stay in the house, and we now get a hotel. But before they had that baby, my mom would vacate her room, my dad and her room. She's the only one who sleeps there now, but we're pretending that they share that room. She leaves that bed and then gives that to me and Dan, because Dan won't fit on a pull-out couch. When I come home alone, she's like, sleep on the couch. I do not care. You can sleep in the basement. But when Dan comes home, she's like, we wash the sheets. The room is all set up for you. Do you need anything? It's disgusting.
I mean,
Do you know how
imagine-
much he farts in front of you?
Yeah.
Because you don't have to treat a guy like
Does he
who
fart in
behaves
front
like
of
that
you?
that way.
Dan farted. Dan took a shit with the door open on our second date.
No.
Yes.
You gotta love Dan.
Yes.
What?
Gotta
Yes.
love Dan.
I think you said that on the air, actually.
I
Yeah.
love.
Was
I
that
love
the
He
Dan.
special?
insists that the hotel, and now I have to follow up with our second date being in a hotel, and what that says about me as a person.
Trash.
But
You're
he
Boston
insists-
garbage.
Thank you.
What part of Boston are you from?
My parents are from Newton. I'm from Framingham.
Oh, some Framingham gash. That's
That's Route 9.
He says that the hotel room didn't have it was one of those tiny little hotels. It was right around from where he filmed his special. I went to his special, we went to his party, and then we went up to this hotel. And he says that there was no door on the bathroom because it was such a small. But all I know is, like, I was immediately acquainted with how loud it is when he poops. It's just all farts. It's just like very fart heavy.
I love Dan.
That's fucking crazy.
It was crazy.
That's not crazy.
but-
When you
That's
think of it,
crazy.
she's
No.
still here.
I know.
What's
That's what's
it-
crazy.
Listen,
You're getting married. Like
it doesn't smell.
Yeah.
There, I grew up around.
doesn't.
My father would rip ass, and it reeked. It was like a miserable experience when we would go to like travel tournaments, and the family would sleep in 2 different beds in the same room, and my dad would just rip ass all night. It was nasty. Dan's is just
Because
it's
he's an
perfectly-
angel.
It's funny.
Yeah.
He's
It's
an angel
perfectly
from
funny
God.
because it doesn't smell, which is also crazy because he can't smell. So if it did smell, he would just be out here having to worry all day,
Destroying.
clearing rooms.
Wondering why he's so lonely.
Danny's bum is from heaven. That's why.
Yeah.
That's it.
Little Danny boy can
Little
fart
angel
shit
toots.
in
When he
front of-
opens those cheeks up, you just hear tweet, tweet, tweet,
Yeah,
tweet, tweet.
little wings on his asshole.
A chorus
What
of
a,
angels.
what a fucking great thing, though, to shit in front of. I mean, because you're very pretty.
Oh, thanks.
To have a pretty girl and just shit. What a confident dude
He had
that
to poop.
is.
He had to poop because he had to go to the gun in the butt basketball game. That's what he was
Nice.
doing the next morning.
I really
There's no,
feel
like-
that's right. I really feel like Christine and me, maybe 2-3 times in all the years we've been living together, has had to do maybe like a handoff something to while one of us is on the toilet.
Yeah.
Like it's like I need toilet. There's no toilet paper. Like hand through
Yeah.
the door, but nothing where there would be a door would come open. And I go, hey, thanks. Hey, did we remember to?
Yeah, we'll
I'd
open
be like,
the door.
ah.
He'll open the door now, and I'll see if I see like upper thigh. I just go like, I'm gonna close this. I don't want to talk to you while you're like looking up at me with
Oh,
your
my
naked
God.
legs.
Dov left a little skid in the toilet last week. I almost left her.
You should have, and you should have never looked back.
Yeah.
and
I tried to pee it out and it wouldn't come. And I was like, that was a
I've
hard.
been there too.
Oh my god.
You're like, if I can pee it off, I'll stay with her.
Yeah.
If it sticks past my pee, I'm leaving.
Yeah. It was.
Yeah, no, that makes total sense completely. But I would never. I don't want to see Christine
I just
shit at all.
something
I don't.
should stay.
Listen, I'll tell you this too. When Christine, like, she'll come into the, and we have a shower curtain. Like, it's like you don't see through the shower curtain. But Christine will just barge into the bathroom when I'm in the shower, and I still in the shower I go, yes.
That's because of your stomach.
Huh?
You got little freckles in your stomach. You don't
No. That's a wiener and tit
you have
cover.
little freckles on your stomach.
No, it's a incurable disease.
What is it again?
Oh, that's also
Urticaria
cute.
pigmentosa.
What is it called?
Urticaria pigmentosa.
Yodakari is the first word you said?
Urticaria.
Urticaria.
It's UR.
urticaria.
Pigmentosa. I'd have Christine bring up pictures, but it makes me want to kill there's a strong chance I won't make it till tomorrow if I look at pictures.
Also, when you Google it, the pictures that come up are
probably
like way
the
worse
worst
than what,
version. Yeah.
It's where I look like I'm a
He
monster.
has freckles.
Yeah.
I'm a monster.
I don't think you're a monster.
It's the freckles that have turned him into
You have a few belly dots.
psycho.
I'm a stupid ugly monster. And they're on my feet. And they end up on my legs. I hate it.
You have dots on your feet?
I have bad, stupid, dumb skin too.
Yeah.
It's not that gross thing that you said.
Thank you.
But it's, but it's a separate.
I don't wish it on anybody.
Yeah, I'm like not as smooth as I want. I have keratosis pilaris, which is like your skin's always really bumpy. I hate it. I'm like, girls are supposed to be soft and smooth.
What do you have, Bobby? Lias Sunnis Athleticus?
I have. I don't have anything.
Yeah.
I don't have any skin
Your skin's
things.
perfect.
Great.
I don't have skin stuff.
Milky
You didn't
white.
even
No, you know what I had when I was fat, but they went away? Skin tags.
skin tags.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
But that's a
Yeah.
fat. That's
it's a fat person thing for
fat
sure.
person
But
thing.
what? So you stomach no stretch marks? Because that would be fucking
no
phenomenal.
stretch marks on my stomach, but I have side. A little side ones.
Yeah.
But you can't see them until unless I get tan or something. But
Yeah.
the skin tags were bad though because when I got real heavy, it was just they were getting fucking disgusting.
Skin tags?
Like Dawn was like, you got to go do like she was like,
They'll cluster up.
yeah. But when I lost the weight, it just went away. It was fucking weird.
I'm a big believer in field surgery myself on things like that. When
It's you want to because you're like, look at the tenuous little thing holding this on. I could rip this.
and I do.
I could rip. You're not
Yeah,
supposed
but it's
to.
attached
though.
to your heart and
I
you'll
know.
bleed out.
No, I know, but it won't. If you put
Dude.
a tissue on it for long enough, it'll stop bleeding
The
eventually.
blood feeds it.
Dan
Huh?
still
The blood feeds it.
Yeah.
Dan still holds it against me. He had on like right on his sternum one of those like it was like a big. It looked like he had a big hole in his chest,
Mm-hmm.
and I pushed the sides of it and got this big. I got like a ton of shit out of that, and then he went to a dermatologist, and they were like, "She shouldn't have done that." Because now it's going to fill. Now we have to let it fill back up again before we. And it has not ever filled back up again. And I'm like, the doctor was a liar, and I did you a service. I got nasty stuff out of you.
You're doing the right thing. I had that ass cyst the doctors couldn't
Damn.
figure out, and then
Damn.
Justin Silver
No.
sucked out the pus for me.
Oh my God! Stop.
I'll just leave a story at that. You picture how he did it.
Bleh.
I've had 2 or 3 skin tags in my life. Nail
You just rip
clippers.
'em off.
Nail
Oh my
clipper.
God,
No, not a nail clipper.
That's the easiest way.
Like a little cigar.
It's like
Cut
getting.
the
It's
end
like
off
getting
a
a.
little-
It's like getting a
yeah,
needle.
yeah.
It's immediate. You push down
Yeah.
hard and it comes off.
You just
Yeah.
tie it off with dental
You just
floss,
picture yourself
and
on
it
a
dies.
battlefield, just like I gotta do this.
Tying it off with dental floss and it dies concept implies you're gonna be walking around with dangling dental floss off your neck for 2 days. That's
And
insane.
skin.
2 days and,
And
then they
skin.
fall off.
2 days. Guess what? Nail clippers takes 0.3 seconds
But it bleeds.
for a few minutes. You're talking to this guy right here. I'm still walking around living, buddy.
All right.
I
just
can't see out of this
drop
eye. I don't know if that's something to do with it. The tags were all here.
And you have belly things.
What belly things?
The little belly dots.
Why are you
What are they
bringing?
called?
Why are you bringing up old shit?
My urticaria.
It's not old shit. It's new shit. Maybe that's how you got it.
From
Skin tags?
cutting off a skin tag?
No.
No.
It's histamine is the actual thing.
Oh,
It's,
so
it's
you're like allergic to something.
overproduction of histamine in your body. So it creates
Take
like what it
Benadryl.
is it's little. I take allergy meds 2 different kinds of antihistamines every day.
Shit.
Pepsid and like Claritin or something like that.
Yeah.
With the other one, but
Zysol. Be
sure.
Wysol. Take Zysol. That one.
sometimes I switch to Zysol. Sometimes Allegra.
Because you take Zysol at night, and that's the best part. It makes you drowsy and you go to sleep.
What is it for? For your nose?
No.
just
It's for
allergy
so it's
medicine.
just to keep like the histamines down in my body. So what it is like it's these little red dots are like they're just like little like vascular like explosions of like it's just histamines trying to like go.
That's kind of cool. You got little fireworks on your hands.
Yeah, it's like an
little
X-Men.
fireworks. Yeah.
Maybe you have powers.
Yeah, except it looks like chicken pox. I have the power of chicken pox. But yeah, no, I hate it for sure. It's why I shower in the dark. Tell Alan that. Let me know what he says.
We already talked about it.
Turn the lights on. Turn those lights on. Speaking of farting in front of your partner, we do have this here. Bobby sent this because he loves to fart in the studio, and his apparently do smell.
I don't fart anymore.
What?
And I changed since I stopped with the protein shakes. Because I was having 2 or 3 protein shakes a day to not have breakfast. and the protein shakes I was having.
That ratio
was
is
his
not
whole
right.
issue.
That ratio
was
is not
the whole
right.
issue.
Yeah, I was having protein shakes and
He was-
protein bars.
In lieu of breakfast, I'm having 117 grams of protein.
I'm having 3 shakes in a
It
bar.
was 90 grams of protein. So I'd wake up, have a protein shake, then I'd have another one, and then during here I'd have a bar or something like that. Which
3
was too much.
blooms of raw broccoli.
It was too much protein. It was terrible protein, and it was bad protein too. It wasn't like it was like in what was
Liquid
that?
dairy.
Was it like whey
Yeah,
protein?
liquid
That,
dairy.
that was bad. So I quit that.
Okay.
I haven't farted since,
No.
right? Yeah.
So that
You
was the
haven't
whole
farted
issue.
since. I would call a doctor about that.
I haven't farted in the studio since, and then I use cologne. I got shit for having too much cologne. So you can't win. Either you smell like shit or you smell good.
Who said your cologne's a problem?
This DJ Lou.
I just said it was intrusive. It's not bad.
Intrusive is pretty bad. Yeah.
Intrusive.
That's a-
Intrusive
Like, I would-
hurts
I-
more
I
than
have
Overpowering.
Then I don't
yeah,
like
that's
that
tough.
smell.
Yeah.
Intrusive.
You could send me to HR for saying that.
Bobby was intrusive.
Yeah, dude. What the fuck are you using words like
Bobby's
that for?
cologne was intrusive. What does that mean?
It means I didn't ask for it. Now it's in my life.
All right,
Yeah,
now you're
that's
talking.
tough.
Now
That's
now
tough.
it's like assault.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's
Of my-
crazy.
Of my nostrils. Of my
Okay,
senses.
great. There you
I'm going to
go.
lay
Damn.
off you, dude. I feel bad. I don't like this.
What?
I don't like this
You're
either.
getting it from all angles today.
I mean, it's
I
all-
didn't think
it's-
DJ Lou was going to turn on.
It's your fault. I blame
No.
you. I blame you.
Do not.
I do blame you.
Why?
I don't know, because you're here.
There's no reason. I'm taking the foot off the gas a little bit over here, buddy. You're great.
Please don't.
You are great.
I like it.
No, you're wonderful.
I need it.
And if these two can't see it, then I don't want to be around them.
It's fine. I'm good. I'm good. She's on the phone.
You lost her.
She's already.
I'm
we
here.
Lost her.
I'm-
I looked down for 2 seconds.
She's
the
like, this
8-year-old
guy
I
doesn't
play,
know what a running back is.
The 8-year-old I play Fortnite with just texted me and asked me to play Fortnite, and I said I can't. I'm on the radio, and no, you can't listen to what it is. 'Cause
It's
he
a
can't.
family member, right?
No, it's my friend's kid.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That was
No,
like-
it's my
like
side
a random
piece.
8-year-old.
My 8-year-old side piece. We squat up.
Well, I know when you play online video games, you can speak to random people,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then
I
I'd hope
don't.
you wouldn't have asked for a
don't.
child's phone number. So
No, he asked for mine. He made the first move.
Hey, Wing Chen, we should be able to chat offline. What time is it right now in North Korea? You love online gaming.
Yeah,
That's a
sometimes.
That's a family event. They have 2 PlayStations. I remember when we were getting PlayStation 5s. I don't know. One of you.
Dan got him for Christmas. He got us 2, and then gave me one, and I gave him, and we gave them to each other.
Well, there was a mistake.
They were like hard to get.
Yeah, and so they each got one for each other, and then I was like, well, that seems like chaos in the house, and it's like, no, we're gonna each keep them, and they just sit in opposite rooms and play video games.
Sometimes with each other.
It's pretty, yeah.
Sometimes on headset with each other.
I don't. Dan. I mean, it sounds awesome.
Sure.
It rules.
Yeah. I mean, Dawn doesn't, talk.
Hey,
You know what I mean? I mean, to play video games with my wife,
buddy, it's
in
not
other
too
rooms?
late for us. We could find the right girl still.
Stop.
Yeah, we could.
She's out there.
You
Yeah.
work out together.
I'll do it if you do it.
But
What?
hey, how about
You want
this?
us up and leave our chicks?
Yeah,
And just never look back.
yeah. And then we do what they're doing, except we don't get married.
I can't cook.
Oh, look,
I can cook.
Can we
So
get into the
that's-
house first so I really want her to feel what she's leaving?
Yeah.
I want to be like, man,
I
you
don't
really
like
I'm
this.
going to be like, yo, you picked out a lot of this stuff, so this must be difficult for you to see it behind you as you walk away.
You're gonna. They're gonna get my house.
I'll give her a car. I give every bitch I spend time with a car, apparently. Every girl I've ever put my penis in apparently thinks they're welcome to a car at my expense. So, Christine, take a car. Pick a car, any car.
I want the truck.
No, not my truck. I need
Take
that
it
for
where I
hauling.
am.
What if I just had to haul?
One of these days, I'm gonna get into hauling.
I'm probably going to haul eventually,
gotta
and we're
go
going to
to
be
the
happy
dump.
we have this Ram
Why are you getting a pickup truck?
to haul
Haul what?
stuff one day.
Okay.
What if I need lumber? I think I'm going to get into woodworking. I think I'm going to get into cooking a lot more now that I have a kitchen.
And now that you have a yard, you're gonna have to take stuff to the dump.
Yes, absolutely.
You have to haul your bags of leaves to the dump.
Probably have to haul leaves.
She's not gonna haul leaves. You're gonna hire Juan.
That's right.
And they're gonna rake your backyard and.
I'm like, Esta uso trucko?
No.
What? That is on the nose Spanish. Jacob, fact check me. Jacob, farting in front of your partner is a sign of a
Divorce.
healthy relationship, it's saying, which is crazy.
Healthy relationship. Yeah, I think because it's like natural. So if you can do it,
Both ways?
Well, here's
no
the
way.
thing: if the partner doesn't give a shit, if
Yeah.
someone doesn't
Yeah.
like it on the other end, I don't see it's it's healthy if that's
yes,
the
if
boundary
you
you
shouldn't
both are
assault
into.
your partner by farting on them if they say please stop.
You're like, this is a healthy
They
relationship.
said to do it. They said to do it.
You fucking shit pink eye into my face. Hey, come on. This is how. Oh, that's how you know we love each other. Would you do me the honor of becoming Mrs. Soder?
Is that a can?
Make me the happiest man in the world. I've never been in a relationship this healthy before.
Buddy, I think it's cute once in a while. Like Dawn will toot, but she'll walk somewhere. Like she'll be in the kitchen, she'll start walking and little. I'm like, whoa. Did you just toot? She's like, she'll just start laughing. I think that's cute.
No.
Yeah.
But if she farts, she doesn't fart like outright fart. That's disgusting. Every once in a while, a little one will slip out when she's walking or in the kitchen, and I'm like, "What was that?" She'll be like, she'll just start laughing. She won't even acknowledge it, which I think is adorable. But if she farted, I would probably be like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah. I treat Christine's farts like strikes. It's or like cigarettes almost. Like
That's
everyone she
two.
lays,
You burn her with
everyone
a
she
cigarette?
lays is 7 years off of our relationship. I go, I hope that fart was worth it because I just took 7 years off your relationship life.
You don't fart in front of him, right?
Not awake.
Not awake. I mean, that's where we all get screwed. Is like the first time you sleep over and you wake up the next morning and you're like, did I do anything in my sleep?
Well-
and they always are like, yeah, you farted. And you're like, no.
Let me take that back. Not awake unless she believes I'm out of range. And Christine, what she's not good at, is being able to monitor the volume of it. So sometimes I'm just in another room of a fucking small apartment, and and it's one of those ones where you're like, she even knows, like, you might as well just start laughing because you can't blame this on dog. If this was the dog, we'd have to take her to the hospital.
What was it? What was the sound?
It was like a.
You
it's like-
should. I'll be in the other room and I'll just hear you when you're just a long one, just like you're alone.
I do this on when I'm alone smoking a cigarette in the other room. Sometimes I try to keep it low.
You like tea kettle it?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. Is that what it's called? Because I like that a lot. When I take one, it could have it probably just been like a brrrr,
Yeah.
like one of those. But I just go, and I try to see how long I can keep it low
Sick.
and controlled.
Sick. And then you want to see if you can go like,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
get
Put
it.
the
I
fucking
get it.
tip on it.
Yeah.
I
That's
don't
sick.
think. I think farting is probably the most original, funniest thing on the planet.
Right. Not.
I mean, it's number
not
one.
in the same room.
But what universally makes everybody in the world laugh?
Yeah, usually farts.
But a fart. I
The
mean,
sound,
it's there's no
And falling
language
down.
barrier.
when
falling
people fall down.
That's
As long
a
as
good
they're
one.
not old and hurt.
Fat people falling is great.
Fat people falling is good, but fat people farting is better than fat people falling.
No, because those aren't the embarrassing farts. Are the
There's nothing
best
funny
Yeah.
when a fat person on a plane sits down and one sneaks out. Oh. Plus, all the different sounds of farts.
Yeah, they
have
are
names.
unique, like snowflakes.
I tell you something I've never
Yes.
had in my life, and I didn't know who to, and I didn't want to say. I don't know. I was frozen. And for someone who talks to the crowd so much, and let's talk about everything happening right here in this moment. One of my shows this week, I don't remember when I was in Ontario, where it just started, running on the stage, smelling terrible. I'm like, oh shit, somebody fucking in the front row just farted onto the stage.
Oh no!
And I couldn't, you couldn't
You're just
tell.
in a fart
It's one of 4 people, and there's
Yeah.
nowhere to go.
No.
You just got to sit there and wait for it to That was crazy. I didn't
fu-
acknowledge it at
You
all.
didn't say to them like, "Thanks for leaving me with this at my show." I'm up here already trying to do something difficult.
I didn't because
You're
I would
gonna
have.
drop that on me? Did you get the potato skins? I can taste it.
It was one of those. Again, it was I did a challenge once where I had to do a shot of whiskey and not cry or make noises, and it was very, very difficult. Similar thing. It was a real test of endurance. Like I was
Yeah.
up there and I was going like, I could dry heave right now
Right.
because this thing is so ripe, and now I'm just gonna instead be like, you ever fuck a black guy? Hey, you in the front row? You ever fuck a black guy?
I farted on stage at the Comedy Connection Rhode Island so bad that the lady in the front row with the husband, she punched her husband.
Oh, that's funny.
And blamed him. She's like, you asked. She's like, what? She goes, you fucking farted.
Damn.
It made me so happy.
Jeff Dunham to your fart.
Yeah.
You fucking threw it. No, that was Peanut.
It was bad though. I farted on stage a few times. I mean, more than once. There was somebody
Really?
farting on stage in Marco Island. I kept acknowledging. I'm like, did somebody fart? And I kept acknowledging, and I think it was an old guy just kept tooting.
At a fish restaurant.
Yeah, it
of
was
all
like,
places?
every once in a while you hear "Wah, wah," and I was like, someone's farting right here, and
Yeah.
he wouldn't acknowledge
In
it.
elderly Florida, for
It was
sure.
that was some elderly.
My
old
friend
dude.
got married at like right across the street from that club. And I went down with Dan, and
Naples?
Dan was like, Marco Island, there's a comedy club here. I was like, no chance.
No.
Oh
That's-
no!
that's the old one.
When you guys went there, it wasn't there anymore.
And it was like
That-
a
just
restaurant.
a fish
now.
restaurant, but
Yeah,
that
yeah.
used to be the comedy
He
club.
showed me. He
Now
was like,
it's in
he's like,
Naples.
this was where I bombed, right over here.
Yeah, everybody bombed at that fucking club.
I did well there.
I did good too.
I didn't have. I tell you, I don't
Immediate
recall that being a bad set at all.
Patrice bombed there so bad that the parents of the owner hated him, and he called me from the place and was like, "I'm going to beat the shit out of you for recommending this place because he took
Patrice?
he took a hot one. He
It's
walked
one of
like
the worst
15 people.
I heard Gary Goldman took a toughie there.
Yeah,
It seems like a difficult place for
It's a horrible
comedy.
situation. I just start. That's when all the skills that I have from just playing for black crowds that as soon as you get on stage already hated you and winning them over, help me do okay in those kind of situations. I don't remember it being a fantastic show. I just remember like for the situation, like I got through it fine.
Yeah.
it had
Like-
an open kitchen, so you watching the guys
Yeah.
cook fucking halibut.
Weird. Very
while you're on
weird.
stage.
The screams of lobster,
Oh my God.
and I mean it. And then coming out with everything's boiling and sizzling and
No.
shit.
There's
It
so
was
much shit that was
miserable.
on stage. They had all this fishing nets, and they had a great white shark on the stage.
But you are hearing the real like line cook, like the
Yeah.
like the sizzling, and then like the ging ging ging.
Oh my God.
Ding ging ging.
Oh my God.
Order up.
That would stress me out.
It was terrible.
The new club's not bad though. It's pretty. They actually took the bar out, so now it's just a big open showroom.
It's a shithole run by a hunk of garbage.
True. That's a way to put it too.
Yeah. It's a fucking fish restaurant. He's a piece of shit.
That was
Fuck
great.
that guy,
Yeah.
Captain Brian.
It wasn't that bad this time. This was
Go
the best
jerk
time
off
ever.
your dad.
Yeah, he was there.
His
the
dad?
the mom and dad were there.
Oh, Captain. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Mom and Pop, Captain Brian.
yeah. She's sweet though. She gave me meatballs one time.
What does that mean?
No, she gave me meatballs. That's what it is.
Please bring up a picture of
left me
Captain
meatballs.
Brian.
I also, after that, I do want to get into this, what Christine has up, because what Dave Grohl blew up his life for was shocking.
You saying she's
All right,
not
I guess
hot
we can
enough?
take a left.
No.
Take a subject left.
Are
I
you saying
guess.
she's not? Is Jacob? Are you trying to say she's
Jacob's
not hot
wait-
enough?
Nah, I want to
No,
see.
no,
the
I
rest
want to
of
see
this.
this. I want you to see this.
What are you bringing up, Christine?
I'm looking. Sorry.
What?
I'm trying to find a picture of him. He said bring up Captain.
What are we
Brian.
talking about?
I said to bring a picture of Captain Brian.
This-
There
Oh
he
my
is.
goodness. Oh my goodness.
I
What's
mean,
he? What was he holding there?
Microphone.
Yeah, that's for the best.
do you know what he's a captain of? No, I'm asking you. Nobody knows.
Yeah.
Oh,
Jay, is this the guy that insists on doing a show in the car with you?
yes. This is the guy who's
God.
insisting on doing a car. He sent
You
me.
did it,
He sent me a
Bobby?
message not long ago again saying, "Hey, we should bury the hatchet. I think we could do big things together." I love that. Yeah, he goes, "Would you do my podcast while you're in town?" And it was so awkward. He's driving me to press, and I was like, I guess so, man. And then he just hit a button in his car, and the back of the light goes on. It says live, and they interviewed me in his fucking car. I was dressed for radio, and I got up in the morning. I'm like, I'm like this. I'm just going to radio. I figure, like, who cares? Worst I gotta do is take a picture. Now I'm like sitting in a car, doing fucking.
Did he drive or you're just parked?
He drove
Driving. You're driving in the back. There's a thing that flops up. It says live. And
on
you're
air.
the
On
show.
air is what it says. Yeah, it's on air.
Yeah.
And then you had to. Did you then have to, at the end of the ride, go do press at a real place?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and then he tells me that he does the social media for Martin Lawrence, and he's got all these big things going on, but nothing big is going on.
No.
There's nothing big going on with Captain Brian. And,
Maybe.
And then what he did famously to me was kept having me listed there for a Sunday when I was leaving Sunday. I was never booked for Sunday, but they made a mistake on the website. I told him all weekend he has to fix that.
Yeah,
He said
he
it's
didn't.
handled. Don't worry about it. And then that night, when people show up for my show, he told them that I bailed.
Ooh.
So fuck Captain
Not
Brian.
great. Yeah.
Yeah. I just made a lot of money there.
Yeah. And free fish. And you get to sit in some old man's fart.
If that's the kind of thing you're into.
Yeah, I guess you're into it. Yeah.
All right, Jacob.
One of the
Yeah.
few people I
Shut
hate.
down.
You hate this guy.
Yeah, I mean, like, that's too much energy to say I like, actively hate him. It's just one of those guys that pops up. It's like Soul Joel. I'm like, oh, you're just dealing with, there's just scuzzballs in the business.
You don't like Soul Joe either? Oh,
That
because of
guy
the thing.
did
Yeah,
everything.
yeah, yeah.
I mean, everything to exploit that fucking situation.
I
Being
forgot
yanked
about
off
that.
stage. He's just
Oh,
a,
yeah,
he's just
yeah,
a weasel.
yeah.
They're just
Yeah.
weasels.
Yeah.
I watch a lot of his content.
Oh, he
Soul
called,
Joel? Well, guy's got soul, but he's not a soldier. Weird.
Captain Brian wanted me to.
Yeah, Soul
Promote
Joel and
his
Captain
alcohol-
Brian, two
his
white guys I do not like. I think you see a rhythm here.
He was. He wanted me to do his alcohol, his rum, and his vodka. Mm-hmm. He was like, "I want you to promote it for me."
Nice.
And I'm like, "I'm 38 years sober."
Yeah, yeah.
And he's like,
But who better of a person?
Yeah. So good, I came back.
I thought I'd never be back, but I'll tell you what, the smell of this stuff made me had to get back to
Had
it.
to have it.
Lost my wife, lost my kids, but that's just more room for more bottles of this shit. Good bless. You want to bring? I know we only have a few minutes left, but Jacob wants to see the. I'm actually curious about this too. The Dave Grohl. I've asked about this recently. I'm like, that thing got so. Dave Grohl had a baby with some lady. Mm-hmm. And what was it? Was it like October 6th or something? Something happened at the timing of that, where it was like the next day. We were consumed by something else.
Oh, yeah,
huge.
we all moved on
It
pretty
may have
quickly.
been the attack on Israel. It very well may have been because
He's the only person on earth that when that happened, he was like, phew.
Oh, finally, thank you, Gaza. God bless you, Gaza.
But so they found the woman now. We know who it is, and it's this 38-year-old woman who loves
She's claiming
She's
though,
into
right?
music.
tattooed music buff. 38 confirms she's the mother. I mean, that is she reached the top of the mountain. She just fueled generations of people that will love to follow around rock stars because
I
now
thought
they
it was-
see there's
yeah.
hope.
I thought it was.
Well, I
a
got to
ch-
see what she looks like.
I thought it was a chubby chick with the hiking sticks on the right.
Oh no, that's for Zepbound. That's to help monitor severe plaque psoriasis.
Oh,
you
she's
go.
pretty.
But you're right though. She is just some chick.
Yeah, she's just like a normal girl, but you know she's a total fucking music nerd. And
Oh, I
they
know the
just
kids
geeked
wearing
out
that.
together
Oh, I noticed
You
the kids
like
wearing
music?
the kids wearing a retarded helmet.
No, that's
with the
They-
Metallica
it's like to help
sticker.
form their skull.
yeah, it's to form their skull.
Because they're retarded.
Oh, it says,
No.
but it does say Metallica on it.
Led
It's
Zeppelin.
because when you're a baby, some of their skulls are flat. Their heads are flat.
When you're
so
retarded.
No, they wear it to put it on so it shapes the head.
No,
Oh
dude.
my god, that's such a disgustingly. If you're gonna blur his face, don't post that picture. That's an insane. Zoom in on the baby, but blur his face.
Yeah, it looks like
That's
the fucking.
crazy.
It looks like the Silence of the Lambs moth.
What are we doing? They're like, we would never show you a baby, but look at this baby.
But she has all the bands that she's
She's
fucked
in a
around with.
cranial helmet. God damn it, dude.
yeah, look, she
That
has,
sucks.
It's
tattoos
unclear how
of-
much contact who sports tattoos of Paul McCartney lyrics and the Metallica logo. Yeah, she's likes music.
Also-
She's almost famous, right?
Even
She's
if
one
she
of
had
those.
kids from all those people,
Also, this girl would have just blown you. Or she would have let you use a condom or pull out or any number of things that would have stopped this moment from happening.
yeah. But we don't know if it's allegedly.
What is this news outlet? Because whose bottle blonde locks resemble those of girls? Who is this? The Post?
Post.
Yeah, you can always tell a Post.
Christine, I say, please, all my Dave Grohl information from WSJ. He was, yeah. That guy, by the way, he hasn't missed a beat. All that crazy thing happens, and it's still out there, and everyone's just like, Dave Grohl, man, who
Dave
cares? There's
Grohl,
no
Foo
no
Fighters.
one gives a shit.
Yeah.
I do
Well, he
think
is
he
a-
stopped touring.
Huh?
I think he stopped. They
Well, his
stopped
drummer
touring.
died.
He has never
Honest.
stopped.
No, this is after, way after.
Yeah,
No,
I
but he
know.
has never stopped. He hasn't stopped. No, that tour was done. And then now he's just not touring, but he shows up to everything constantly. He's on everything.
Yeah, he was at SNL 50, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he is a rock star.
Yeah.
I mean, this is kind of what rock stars
I
do.
understand, but I'm saying usually there's much more outcry
Yeah.
for like his wife.
Yeah.
And almost like a thing of like I don't see like the pockets of like fuck Dave Grohl, like women even coming together and being like fuck Dave Grohl.
I saw some of it. I saw a little bit of it. But then I think what happened is they came out with a fake story. Somebody came out that was 21 years old or something.
Mm-hmm.
Some young girl was like, "It's me." And then everybody was like, "Oh my God, it's this girl and she's young. Oh, of course, Dave Grohl puts a baby in a young And then immediately people were like, "That's actually fake. That's not real."
Like, do you know what Nirvana is? I don't know.
I did see
And
comments
then
on
found
this.
out being a middle-aged dumpy chicken like that's
Hey,
fine. Nah, shut up.
People were like, "Oh, it's kind of nice that they're like, it's nice that it's
Yeah.
not some
she put in
20-year-old."
the work.
Yeah.
She put in the
Good
work.
for her.
And she got what she wanted.
The
A
Holy
load
Grail.
from Dave Grohl.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
right.
The
You
Holy
know?
Right
Grail
up
for a
right up her
groupie.
chute.
She is
Yeah.
the queen of the
And
of
then
the
she's
Band-Aids.
so lucky
If
that
you guys will
baby
excuse
took.
me, and then it fertilizes the egg. And then 9 months later, a baby comes out, Jacob.
Yep.
Is this your first time hearing this?
Yeah, someone has to have to talk with him.
Oh my goodness.
His
I'm happy
father had
be
to
here.
talk, but it was very Jewish. He's like, the woman did a thing and the whoop and the
How lucky is it that egg worked?
Because she's
Is that them?
38.
Oh, they were together.
No, that's his wife. I think that's his wife.
No, that's her.
Jordan Blum.
Well, I think that's his wife. I think that's why they said
Yeah.
it
Oh, yeah.
looks like her.
It
They have
does
similar
look
hair.
like her.
What a weird thing to cheat on your wife with a lady who kind of looks like your wife.
It's not even that much younger.
It's like just have her put a wig on or something. I don't know.
Maybe he was drunk.
Wait,
Or
they
maybe
split.
he's in love. Maybe this girl rules.
Who's this down here? Is that his family?
his
That's the family. Yeah.
Damn.
By the way, I
all
like every
girls
time.
too.
Every time they
Oof.
split, it goes. Girl admitted he cheated on her. He goes, yeah, it's always going to be that. Like, he goes, he broke up from his longtime girlfriend. He goes, cheating? Yeah. He's a rock star, probably.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Well,
Sure.
also, this wasn't something like it wasn't found out. Like it really did come out with his statement that this
Yeah.
happened.
It was going.
It was probably
I bet
about
she
to
was.
come
I bet
out.
she was
About to
laying
come
out
out,
like,
yeah.
And he was like, "All right, here we go. I had a baby outside of wedlock. Don't look into it, please. Be cool."
I
but
wonder
I
about
did it.
He's
stuff like that.
It sucks.
And you're
Yeah.
closest with him. I wonder if you would even have any insight into this. I thought that was interesting because I heard. I've never been on an inside track on something like this before. I think CAA or somebody CAA called me like on a Sunday night and was like, "Gonna be a crazy day tomorrow." And I was like, "What?" He goes, "The Louis C.K. stuff's coming out.
Yeah.
Those girls are gonna say stuff about Louis C.K." And I'm like,
Yeah.
"Wait, that's known before it happens?" He goes, "Oh yeah,
I knew about it.
Yeah.
A
Did
week-
you?
I knew about it a week before it was going to happen.
that's crazy." Like
Yeah.
that kind of like you feel like that's just something. They wake up one day and they go, "Dude, you read the post?" This is like they were like. Yeah, I feel like they said like almost
They
you're saying. I
probably,
think it was
like-
like a week of notice. They were like, "Yo,
They probably reach out for a comment, and then when they're like, they meet with their teams and are like, "Oh shit,
But
this is happening."
he knew about it.
no, I'm sure he did." That's what I'm
He
saying.
was
I don't know
there.
how you got that. Yeah, he was aware.
He told me, like I was with him when he was like, "Oh, some stuff's going to happen."
Yeah,
Yeah, it was weird.
and then he finished on your chest.
no,
Anyway, Bobby, thanks for letting me open for you here in Naples.
he finished in my mouth.
Yeah. No evidence. That was his mistake.
I'm not a
You know
fucking
what? I
rookie.
agree with you, Bobby. Louis' mistake was not finishing in their mouths.
Oh my god!
No.
You heard it here first. Katie Nolan backs it up. Katie Nolan co-signs that. You should have finished in their mouths. No evidence. Black Lou, send it off. It's in record now. Casuals with Katie Nolan.
That's it. Just end the show. on that.
Katie
Just
Nolan.
end the show.
That
on
really
that.
should be the end of the
That
show.
should be the end of the show. We don't need plugs.
We don't
guys
need
know
plugs.
where to
Sirius
find it.
XM
That's
app,
it.
Who cares?
podcast.
That's it.
Who cares?
We'll be back tomorrow.
Leave it.